Cows, cash, and courage. The smartest way to build wealth through cattle farming. Welcome to the Ubuntu Show, powered by the Ubuntu AI Money Academy, where we turn ordinary ideas into extraordinary wealth. This is Kato Mukasa for Ubuntu AI Money Academy and for Ubuntu Global Connect. Today, let's talk about cows. Yes, cows. You see, in Africa, cattle are not just animals. They are wealth. They are prestige. They are school fees, dowry, and survival. But here is the catch. Many still keep cows the traditional way, waiting endlessly for milk, or worse, treating cows as ornaments instead of enterprises. Yet, across the world, farmers are using smart methods to turn cattle into million-dollar businesses with low costs, high returns, and innovation. An African proverb says, "He who has cattle has wealth, but he who has wisdom multiplies the herd." So today, we ask, how do you farm cattle the smartest way? Especially if you are a graduate tired of chasing jobs that don't exist, and you want to build a future with your own hands. You don't need 100 cows to begin. Start with 2 or 3 dairy cows. Focus on quality, not quantity. Choose breeds that thrive in your climate. For example, get the Friesians, Jerseys, Ankole hybrids, and others. Shelter doesn't need to be expensive. Simple iron sheets and wooden poles work better. What matters is feeding, hygiene, and water. Remember, a herd begins with a single cow. Globally, farmers in India, Kenya, and Brazil started with a handful of cows, but used AI-driven breeding, proper record keeping, and rotational grazing to grow into empires. The secret is not how many cows you start with, but how you manage them. Don't look at milk as milk. Look beyond milk and unlock the hidden wealth. Many Africans see cows only as milk machines, but a cow is a factory of opportunities. Milk processing, cheese, yogurt, cow dung, biogas plants, etc. are all products you can think about. Milk and dairy products include milk cells, but yogurt, cheese, and ghee multiply profits quicker. Therefore, Why sell raw milk for $1 when processed yogurt sells for $3? Look at cow dung. Don't waste it. It can be turned into biogas for cooking and electricity, or organic fertilizer for crops. Some farmers even sell dried dung bricks as fuel, and that is money. Look at hides and skins. Leather products fetch high global demand. Look at calves. Breeding and selling healthy calves is another income stream for you. Brothers and sisters, colleagues, friends, comrades, Kato Mukasa is here to tell you that a cow is not just milk. It is food, fuel, fashion, and finance all in one. My grandfather, Mukasa, taught me this. It was a proverb, he said. The cow that is owned by many people does not die of hunger. Therefore, share your knowledge, share your opportunities. As you grow into your business, teach it to others. You'll multiply your blessings. Let's talk about cutting costs smartly. One of the biggest challenges in cattle farming is feed costs. Feeding is a big challenge. But smart farmers reduce feeding costs by doing the following. Number one, by making silage and hay during rainy seasons. Number two, by using crop residues such as maize stalks, banana peels, sweet potatoes, vines, etc. Number three, by mixing feeds with mineral supplements. And number four, which is very important, by leveraging AI tools to calculate the cheapest feed mix without compromising nutrition. And this is where Ubuntu AI Money Academy comes in. We want to give you technology. We want to recommend tools that you can use and become a smart farmer. Remember, if you are going to benefit from cattle farming, learn to leverage AI tools to calculate the cheapest feed mix without compromising nutrition. Therefore, when you control feed costs, you control profit margins, and your return on investment will be great. Let's talk about diseases and hygiene. Disease control and hygiene is very important. Yes. Another challenge is disease, tick-borne disease, foot and mouth, mastitis. All these can wipe out herds in big numbers. Dr. Daniel Masaba taught us in poetry that hygiene saves millions. The same is true here. You must learn to vaccinate regularly. Keep clothes clean and dry. Quarantine new cows before mixing them. Train workers to disinfect before handling animals. Remember what my mother told me. My mother was a nurse, a medical nurse for over 40 years. But she used to say to us that prevention is better than cure. Prevention is cheaper than cure. Therefore, the goat that eats the yam peel will later eat the yam itself. If you ignore small hygiene habits, you will pay dearly later. Farming will become very expensive. Let's talk about getting money. Branding, marketing, and scaling up. At Ubuntu, we teach branding, marketing, positioning, because we want you to get money. Cattle farming is not just about cows, it's about customers. Build a brand, package your milk, create a name. Build a loyal customer base. Build a loyal customer base. Better 20 loyal customers who always buy than 200 random ones who disappear. It is better to have only 20 loyal customers who keep on buying from you than having 200 random customers who buy once and disappear. Explore contracts with hotels, schools, supermarkets. Use social media to market. You see, even TikTok has made farmers celebrate their wealth. Farmers are now celebrities, like Dr. Daniel Masaba. Use social media to market yourself. TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook. These are powerful social media platforms. YouTube. You must have your own. When you build a name, people pay more for trust than for milk alone. Always in your business, first build your name. Your image is important. How about scaling? You must learn to reinvest your profits. Buy more cows, lease more land, train more staff, document everything you do at your farm. Remember what my grandfather taught me? Wealth, like a cow, grows when you feed it daily. You must learn the art of creating wealth. There are challenges, yes, but it must go with your mindset. You must have a growth mindset. Let's be honest. Cattle farming is not a walk in the park. It has never been easy. Diseases come, feeds rise, milk prices drop. But what separates winners from losers is your mindset. I've written books on mindset control. I've written books on having a growth mindset. Check out my books. Mindset is your gold mine. You must see cattle as a business, not as a side hustle. Farming cannot be your side hustle. It must be your main business because it needs your attention. You must learn record keeping, discipline, and patience. because farming rewards those who persist. Remember what my mother taught me one day. She said, patience can cook a stone. She said, patience can cook a stone. And I laughed at it. But today I know that indeed patience can cook a stone. My brothers and sisters, friends, comrades, colleagues, graduates, students, my fellow villagers, there are opportunities everywhere in Africa. Cattle is one of those opportunities. They are wealth on four legs. For graduates tired of job rejection letters, the cow can be your employer and your trusted employer and your reliable employer. The cow can be your investor and your partner in prosperity. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because in life, there's nothing like a perfect moment. In life, there's nothing like a perfect moment. In fact, great investments have started in very difficult times. People facing challenges have started great investments. Talk about KFC. You can start a business at any age, anywhere. You just need an idea and a strong mindset. A mindset of abundance, a growth mindset. Remember to start small, start smart, and scale up. And as always, here at Ubuntu AI Mana Academy, we equip you with the AI tools, prompts, and knowledge to turn opportunities into wealth. Remember, subscribe, share, like, and comment. Become an ambassador of empowerment. Together, we can power Africa out of desperation. One farm, one cow, one graduate at a time. Because at the end of the day, the cow does not speak, but it feeds the village. This is Ubuntu, empowering Africa through innovation and education. This is Kato Mukasa, signing out for Ubuntu AI Money Academy. See you.